I'm getting married soon, and in this video I'm going to show you a couple of experiments that I did as I've tried to figure out exactly how I want to wrap my hair for the wedding. So to start off, I'm going to use the Comfort Tichel from Rapunzel.com. I'll leave the link in the description. Start with the lace portion centered and in front of the face. So the line where the lace and the solid part of the tichel come together should be a little bit forward of where you want the edge of your tichel wrap to end up. The second scarf is the slate blue 2-in-1 from Rapunzel. This one's also going to be centered on your head, a little bit behind where the lace and solid part of the comfort line up. And you're going to take the lace part up and over the 2-in-1 so that there's just a little line of solid white in the very front. At this point, you could pin the tichel in place to your head to keep everything in place. I find that the comfort sticks pretty well to my hair and doesn't slip around too much. So now I've taken the very back edge of the 2-in-1 and brought it up over the back of my head. And you want to think up and over instead of pulling down as you wrap this so that it stays on your head better. Next, I'm going to tie the 2-in-1 underneath the back of my head, but because my hair is down, I don't want to actually form the knot underneath, otherwise it'll become a tangled mess. So I fed one side through underneath my hair and behind the back of my neck, then tied a loose knot on the side, fed the opposite end behind my hair, and then tightened the knot. Make sure that your hair is completely enclosed in the white part of the comfort. And then put the ends of the 2-in-1 underneath the comfort and adjust the knot if you need to. I was kind of surprised. This wrap holds in place better than you might think, but it's still not the most stable. It did slip off my head because of the weight of everything. This next style starts out the same way, except a little bit further back on the head, a little closer to the hairline. And with both of these, you're going to want to start wrapping an inch or two forward of where you want the wrap to end up, because it'll slip back ever so slightly as you wrap. This time, I'm going to fold the 2-in-1 so that it's a little bit narrower, about in thirds. Place this on top so that it covers the line connecting the lace part of the comfort scarf and the solid part. Then wrap the lace around just like before, except this time you won't see that white line in the front. When you go to feed the 2-in-1 back behind your head under your hair, it can be helpful to use one hand to hold the comfort and your extra hair, everything that's hanging down in the back, out of the way while you feed it through. Then tie a loose knot. Feed the opposite end back behind and tighten up the knot. Now tuck the edges of the lace part of the comfort scarf in and around to make it nice and smooth, underneath and in the back. Again, making sure that your hair is held underneath the comfort scarf, the white parts. Now to make a nice clean line in the back, tuck the lace underneath the 2-in-1 all the way across the back. So now you have the solid part of the comfort scarf hanging down in the veil style, with the lace part completely wrapped around the 2-in-1. I did a little bit more experimenting with this style by pushing the wrapped 2-in-1 up onto the top of my head, almost more like a headband, so that it's all on top and not coming down behind at all. So kind of bunched it up. Twist one of the ends of the 2-in-1 loosely all the way down to the end, and then wrap it up and over to create even more texture and volume. I like this variation because it really frames the face nicely. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it helped you a little bit. We'll see what I actually do for the wedding day. Stay tuned.